Here we have for sale a 2021 on a 21 plate. This is an MAN TGE 3, which is the model, the TGE 3. This one is the 140 model, which means it's got the 2-litre TDI diesel engine, the same as you'd find in a lot of VWs, in particular the VW Crafter. Producing 140 PS, roughly 140 brake horsepower, accompanied with a 6-speed manual gearbox. And this is a long wheelbase, low loader Luton van. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you would get as standard. There's some nice little optional extras as well in the cab on this particular one to show you. But we'll also have a really good look at the condition of this particular example and talk a bit about things like the service history, seeing as this vehicle is currently available for sale here at Bridgend Van Centre at the time of recording this video. So the first thing to note then, at the rear of the vehicle, and of course this is the business end here, this is the part which is going to earn you the money, and that is the Truckcraft Luton, Low Loader Luton body, which is on the back of this chassis. So key things are, of course, dimensions. This is 4.5 meters in the back of load length, roughly 2 meters of width and 2.5 meters of height. And one thing I really like with this is that it is spec'd with the rear barn doors as opposed to a rear roller shutter. I think the barn doors are potentially a little bit easier to use. You simply pull on that and it opens. So you've got access very, very quickly. As we pull this around to here, you can then clip these doors into place, into those little slots just there, like so, and that just holds it nicely open for you for fantastic access. And obviously the fantastic thing with the low loader is that you can just step straight into the back. And as I say, you've got 2.5 meters here of load height, 4.5 meters of load length, and 2 meters of width. You can see actually on this particular low loader as well, the wheel boxes, of course the floor needs to be low, that's the idea, to be able to step in and out of the back, but of course that does mean you do get the floor below the wheel arches. But on this, they're actually not too intrusive. I've seen these before where they're a lot more boxy than that and can really get in the way. But I think they've done a really nice job here of rounding those off and making them not too intrusive. Lovely loading rails down the side of the vehicle on both sides as well, of course, there to tie cargo down. And you've actually got a really big space here above the cab as well. There is an LED light above there, but you are getting some nice light in through the translucent roof panels as well. You can, of course, lock these rear doors. So if you pull this little hatch just there, there is a key on each of the rear doors, so you can lock those if you want to do so. But when it comes to closing them, it really is quite simple, very much like shutting a storage container, and it just locks into place like so. So you can even do it with one hand. Lovely condition of the rear box, as you can hopefully see, and that's why we do these videos, is to show you these sort of more dynamic angles, ones that you can't particularly see in photographs. So hopefully you can see that looking down the side of the vehicle there. It's all lovely and straight. There's no big gouges or anything like that, which you can sometimes find in these GRP bodies, but that is looking really, really nice indeed. Of course, this vehicle has been right through our workshop, so we've gone through and checked things like the tyres all around, so it's got a really nice clean bill of health now and ready to be put to work straight away. In terms of service history, it has been serviced annually with an MAN main dealer, so it's a March 2021 vehicle. We've got evidence of services in the service book 2022 and actually in 2023 as well, so absolutely ready to go and ready to be put into work straight away. Looking at condition inside here, lovely condition of the dashboard. You've got a nice cup holder on this side, grab handle as well to help you up into the vehicle. Looking at the condition of the seats, absolutely spot on, no rips, tears, cigarette burns, anything like that, all very good. You have got plenty of storage there as well underneath the seats as well, so you can flip those forward. And you've got some nice in-cab storage there, which is out of the line of sight. I'll tell you a bit more about the spec when we go around to this side. The toolkit is located under the floor just there. But I say key things really to look at the condition in really, really good order. As a 140 brake horsepower engine, so plenty of plenty of power really for a vehicle of this size, but still able to cruise very nicely on the motorway and achieve relatively good miles per gallon as well. Now, I mentioned at the start of the video about the engine being similar to a VW Crafter, and that is because the MAN TGE 3, it basically shares a platform with a Volkswagen Crafter of this age. So if you would take that MAN badge off there and put a VW badge, you'd be hard pushed to tell the difference. They share a platform, but a very good platform it is, of course. Looking down the driver's side then and having a look at condition here, again, very much the same sort of story. You're going to find the odd, tiny little blemish here or there in the GRP, but all in all, very good. There's a little mark I can just see up the top there, but not massively noticeable. If I open up the driver's door then, we can start to have a look inside the cab here. So looking at the condition of the floor, hopefully the camera will be able to pick this up. It's very, very bright here today. The floor is absolutely spot on. The only thing defaulted on in here, there is a tiny split just here on the very, very seam of the driver's seat. Now we will try and improve that, but I say there is a little split there right on the seam, and of course understandable, because of course these are quite high vehicles, so jumping in and out, that can sometimes occur, but we will try and improve that. We've got height adjustability here on the driver's seat. You've got twin adjustable armrests as well, so you can set those to your desired height using the wheel underneath, which is very, very nice indeed. Of course, you've got things like electric windows. Condition here of the driver's door card is spot on as well. Now if we jump inside, let's have a look inside here then. So the vehicle is running at the moment. So you can see there's no warning lights on the dashboard. It's all idling as it should do. 60,016 miles recorded. We do have 2 full remote keys for the vehicle, and there is also a key there for those rear doors as well, which I mentioned. On the left hand side of the steering wheel, you've got your volume controls here. On the right hand side, you've got things like your onboard computer controls just there as well. 6-speed manual gearbox I mentioned at the start of the video. And then, lovely optional extra on this particular one, this has got nav. So, of course, satellite navigation is a lovely feature to have, but for me, what I was particularly excited about with this van is having the nav, is that it gives you wireless app connect. So this is currently connected to my phone, but as you can see, it's not plugged in. So as soon as you jump into the vehicle, start it up, once you've connected it for the first time, you will be displayed with your full app connect. Absolutely spot on. You can use then things like your Apple Maps, you can listen to your podcasts, music, all on here without ever having to plug your phone in, and I absolutely love that. Of course, if you do want to plug it in, there's 2 USB-Cs down there and also a 12-volt socket as well. Now, of course, you have got the balance of manufacturer's warranty on this vehicle for full peace of mind as well until March 2024. But as I say, you can rest assured that we've put this vehicle right through our workshop as well, so you can have a copy of the service sheet of when we put it through our workshop. And as I say, there are 2 previous MAN services, so this vehicle is absolutely ready to be put into work today. If you'd like to see the full advert, if you haven't seen it already, please head over to our website, bridgeendvans.co.uk. This is where you'll find the price, the photography and the description of this vehicle. There's a number of ways you can contact us via the website, but you can also call us on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom left of the sign as well. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates. We can also take cars or vans in part exchange, and we can certainly arrange competitive finance options for limited companies, private individuals, however you would like to use this vehicle here. Thank you very much for watching.